I'm gonna show you guys something. Don't judge me. The current state of my room, guys. I've been really going through it, so we're gonna get that cleaned up today. Hello and welcome back. Today I thought it'd be nice to take you guys through a mid-year reset. We are halfway through 2024. I have fallen off all of my goals. Actually, I didn't really even have any goals. I have been in a crazy rut for the past 8 to 10 months. I've been sleeping at like 3 to 4 a.m., getting up at noon, eating a meal a day. I would exercise once a month. And honestly, I just was not taking care of myself properly. New Year's resolutions never work for me. When it's the middle of winter, I'm depressed, I'm cold. The last thing that I want to do is get my life together. So summer is always a lot easier for me to reset. Not gonna lie, I feel like I totally wasted the first half of my year. I think I was just like moping around and the time went by so quickly. We are a little over mid-year, but it's never too late to start over. So I'm gonna split it up into 3 different parts, with the first one being a nice cleanup. I'm taking a bit of a food break. I cleaned up pretty much most of my room. I just need to put my sheets back on. My dad just helped me put up this wallpaper. I was gonna make like an accent wall, but I'm not sure how it's looking right now. It's kind of looking like a classroom chalkboard, but once I start to decorate it, I think hopefully it'll look better. I'm gonna finish up cleaning and then I was gonna give myself a haircut today. But I'm also going on a run with my parents, so I'm not sure if I want to do that before or after. Probably after. Try to cut my hair. I cut it like a couple months ago, but they were uneven. Like my bangs were uneven and I kind of want to redo it. I wanted my hair long, but it's so dry on the ends that even having the length is not worth it. I don't even know how I made it uneven last time. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. Okay. For the second part, I'm going to try to build a manageable routine. Good morning! Okay, it's not really morning, half an hour until afternoon. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I quit my job not too long ago. I know it's very risky for me to quit my job while the economy is looking the way that it's looking. That was one of the things I was thinking about while I was doing it, but honestly, it was just really draining me mentally and creatively. I'm fortunate enough where I have parents that will support me during times where I'm not working. Honestly, during the summer, I just wanted to take some time to sort of reevaluate what I wanted in life. That's where I've been at recently. So one of the things I've been trying to incorporate is a routine. The way I look at routines now is kind of like shopping. If anyone's been in therapy, you kind of know like at the beginning, you kind of have to like shop around for your therapist. I'm like kind of shopping around for my routines right now. I did a routine last week where I woke up at 9:30, started working or writing at 10:30, and then I went all the way until 6:30. It was okay. The work that I got done was decent. I'm gonna test out the routine of working out possibly in the morning, which I don't really like to do, but we'll try it out to see if it's something that works for me. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to myself anymore. I'm not a morning person, so I can't do the whole 7 a.m. read, run, all that. It works for some people, but knowing me and knowing who I am, it's just not gonna be sustainable for me. Finding something that works for me is gonna be a lot more beneficial than trying to do something that I know is definitely not gonna work for me long term. I'm not gonna give myself too long to work out. I'll do like a 15-minute run, and then I'll do like a little Pilates video. I'll see you soon. So I did my like 15-minute jog. I didn't go too hard because I just wanted to warm up. I should stop talking before I'm not warmed up. I'm gonna actually follow some routines now because I think before my workout was just like running. I'm going on vacation in a month, so I want to get my body a little bit more toned. Maybe I'll work on my legs today. Let me take these shits off. My knee just cracked. I'm so unfit. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick little plank. Okay, I'm done for the day. Okay, I finished my workout. It took me about 45 minutes. I need to figure out how to put this into my schedule because I like having a good 8 hours of work, and I feel like if I start my workday at 1, I'm gonna be ending at 8, which is like the whole day. Because before I was eating like 1 meal a day, when I started eating 3 regular meals, I got sick. Like I would feel nauseous throughout the day, which is so bad. Midway through me running on the treadmill, I was like, why didn't I just run outside? It's such a nice day out. I'll probably record outside. So yeah, I'm gonna eat and then shower, and then I'm gonna start doing my work. I like working out in the morning because that's when I'm motivated to work out. Okay, it's 1:30. I just have to clear some space on my memory card, and then after I'm going to go outside and record some stuff. I'm really gonna have to like sit down and refine my schedule tonight because I take a lot longer to do things than I think, and I kind of know that about myself. I set up, I don't really like how the lighting is looking, so I might have to move things around. Okay, please don't come for me. I heard that noise and I thought it was my neighbors. Okay, so trying to film outside was a mini fail. I didn't like the way the footage looked at all. I love filming outside, but that's the one thing that I hate the most about it, is it really depends on the sun. I might just edit some more videos in the meantime. Alright, welcome to reflection hour. I'm gonna like plan out like every single little time block. I don't love being super rigid with myself, but that actually did work for me. It's a little slanted, not gonna lie. Let's keep the eraser here. Okay, let's not. Is 30-minute rot really necessary? Yes, it is. I would rather not work out for as long and be consistent with it than do like a giant workout. I want to say that I can quick shower, but I definitely can't. But if I'm taking like a quick like 1-2, I think it's gonna be fine. Let's say I take max 10 minutes and I get ready for another. This is where it takes long. I'm gonna give myself half an hour. When am I gonna eat? If this doesn't work, then I can always redo it. Realistically, I shower at 9. Let's not lie. Okay, very rough outline of my day. At 8, I'll be done. I'll have like a 30-minute lunch in between. Shower at 9. End my day. That seems a little packed, yeah. I'm gonna have to test run this, but I have a feeling that I'm gonna like it. Yeah, okay. Let me show you something. I had this daily routine from my vision board, and the morning says 7:30, wake up and make the bed. 8 a.m, brew coffee and podcast. 8:05. Okay, first of all, 8 a.m. to 8:05 a.m, you want me to brew a coffee and podcast? What time do you have to brew a coffee and podcast in 5 minutes? Okay, see, the thing with these routines is I always wonder, am I super slow? Or are these like extremely unrealistic? Shower and skincare and leave the house at 8:40. I know you guys aren't that quick with it. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Whoever made this is not a girl's girl. I'm done with the self-care bullshit. Journaling, to-do list in the morning. I'm not doing that. If I can de-influence you in any way, it is with these very aesthetically pleasing routines that work for some people, but most of the time don't work for the most of us, and that is okay. Your routine should not be something that you need to flaunt. It should be something that works for you and gets you the most work done. And I tried to wake up super early. The only thing I was doing was staring at my computer screen for hours because I was just so exhausted and too tired to even think of doing anything. And finally, I'm gonna revisit some old goals and possibly set some new ones. I'm gonna look back on some of the ones I've written from before. My categories were emotional well-being, spiritual well-being, physical well-being, intellectual well-being, and social well-being. Journaling is important, but I've come to realize that daily journaling doesn't really do much for me. It is probably great for a lot of people, but for me, I don't think it's like a top priority, to be honest. Something that works a lot better is honestly just getting a good routine. I think my goals are a little too general. Let's say create a manageable routine that I can stick to for at least 3 months. I feel like that makes it less overwhelming. Let's do read at least 3 books by end of year. Intellectual well-being. So I had a course that I started more than a year ago, and then I kind of gave up on it. I would like to recommit. Okay, another goal that I want to do. I want to be a little less serious with the videos that I put out, because I've always been the type where every single video that I make has to be one that I'm like super proud of, or else I won't post it. It's never really that serious, and I kind of want to just like have fun with it again. I feel like these are decent goals. I'm gonna write them in my journal. I think I can actually manage because a lot of these go in with the routine that I built. Let's write it down. So I made at least one goal for each of my categories, and I added a few long-term ones that are a little more personal to me. I think when it comes to talking about goals that are actionable, like right away, it's not that bad to talk about. But when it comes to like talking about goals that are a lot more long-term and a lot more meaningful to you, I always think it's a good idea to keep it private for a multitude of reasons. I'm a spiritual person, so I do believe in the evil eye. Another one is just talking about things before they actually happen is not something that I'm a fan of. So like when it comes to like my actual like goals as to where I want to go in life, I don't think it's wise to ever talk about it or post about it. And I think everybody should have that rule for themselves as well. Don't talk about your goals. Don't talk about your real goals. I think the best way to show that you've reached your goal is by actually reaching it. So yeah, that marks the end of this video. Hopefully this inspired you to re-engage in some of your goals, set some new ones, and just have a nice little refresh. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you got this far, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time.